Welcome to another installment of the Metro White Glove Progress Meeting. Today, I am in Eastville, and Victor, say hello, Victor.
Hello, guys.
Victor is the Metro White Glove representative here in Eastville. He will be joining me in several videos while we're here. Today, we will be demonstrating how to pack a mirror into a crate and into a carton. So we'll do it both ways. We'll pack it into a crate properly. We'll pack it into a carton properly. We're just going to, we had the mirror already laying down on its face the way we want to package it, but we're going to lift it up so you can see that it is a mirror. It is a big, heavy mirror. Normally a mirror this size we would put into a crate, but we definitely want to show you both options today. And with the large mirror, you can definitely see both ways. So without further ado, we'll get started. So first thing we'll do, Victor, is we'll lift it up, show them the mirror. Up this way. Okay, so you can see it has a lot of edges that can be broken very easily. Again, another reason why we would put it into a crate. So first thing we're going to do is set it down back on top of the packaging material. We're going to wrap the mirror in 1/8 inch thick styrofoam and brown paper pads. We don't want to wrap it too much, and we don't want to put any pressure on the glass. That's why we're wrapping it upside down, so we can keep no pressure on the glass. There's just going to be that one layer of protection on top of the glass. So we're going to go ahead and start wrapping. Okay, so we take this really well because we're going to be handling it a lot. Normal process if you want to tape it as little as possible because you want the protection to be loose on the piece, and that way it protects it better. It acts as a better shock absorber when it's a little bit looser. Okay, so we have it fully wrapped. We have it taped together very nicely. We're ready to put it into the crate. We're going to crate it first, so we're just going to move this off the table. Okay, so Victor already has the crate made up for us. He already cut the styrofoam to go inside of the crate. So the crates, you want to line each crate with at least 1 inch thick styrofoam, preferably even thicker than that, but depending on the size of your piece, 1 inch thick styrofoam. We're going to lay the mirror face down in the crate because, again, when we put dunnage on top of it, we don't want the dunnage pressing on the glass. And so gently put it in the crate. Looks like a very good fit. And we're going to cover this with styrofoam. And that's pretty good. That's pretty flush. Okay, so we had a couple layers cut out, but as you can see, one layer of styrofoam is going to make it flush with the wood when he puts the top on. So we have our styrofoam on, we're protecting it, and we're going to put the top on and seal it up. All right, we're going to set this down off of the table now onto its feet. Okay, while Victor's getting his labels, he's going to explain to you what he's doing with the labels, but before he does that, I want to tell you that every crate that is less than 12 inches wide needs feet. The feet are there to hold it upright and also to let everyone know how it's supposed to travel. If it has feet on it, everybody knows the way it's supposed to travel. So any crate that is less than 12 inches wide needs to have feet on it, all right? And Victor's going to label the crate and tell you what he's doing.
Okay, so I have 4 labels. One's the pinnacle label, which we place on to identify it, identify what it is and where it's going. The next one would be fragile glass. It's glass. It's easy to be broken. As you can see, we protected it to the best of our abilities, but it can still be damaged in transit without the fragile glass. And if people see the fragile glass, you're going to take extra precaution. Put these on all sides, just so you can see it from wherever you're at.
Slide in the back.
Then I have the arrows up. Arrows because we packed it to where it could only be in this, in this stance right now. So I put arrows up, same way I put fragile glass on all 4 sides. And lastly, after we've checked the special instructions, and as you know, I'm lucky to have Kim. Kim helps me. She fills me in on the special instructions. If I don't get to them in time, she reminds me. So that's after checking special instructions on how to pack this mirror. I'll go ahead and certify it, and then it'll be ready to go in transit.
Thank you very much, Victor.
Yeah, no problem.
Just want to point out again, make sure everyone in your warehouse knows when they see arrows up, that is the way the piece was packed to be transported. So the arrows up mean it has to stay with the arrows up at all times. Again, that's the safest way for this piece to be traveled. All right, we are going to take the mirror out of the crate now, and then we're going to pack it into a box. So we're going to initially protect the mirror the same way, whether it goes into a crate or whether it goes into the box. So we've already shown you how we're protecting the mirror. As you can see, again, Victor has put the edge guards all the way around, including all the way around the 4 edges on the bottom. He has at least 1-inch thick styrofoam all the way around the box. So we're ready to drop the mirror into the box. Where the glass is facing this wall, we're going to make sure it's nice and tight up against the wall, and we're going to fill in dunnage on the back of the mirror. So again, there's no pressure on the glass. All right, so again, when you're putting dunnage in the box, you don't want to make the box expand. You want to stay flat and even. If you make it expand, there's too much dunnage in there, and you're putting too much pressure on the pieces in there. So we have the dunnage in here now. We're ready to put the top and the edges on. So let me grab the top styrofoam.
Yep.
Put it right there. Okay, so the top piece of styrofoam, now we're going to put the edge guards. Okay, so now we have edge guards all the way around, and we have styrofoam on the top, so we're ready to seal the box. So we would take this up, and then we'll show you how to label the box again. So we're going to push this out of the way. When you pack a box, you want to shrink wrap it on all 6 sides, completely shrink wrap it in black shrink wrap. This is an indication that it's most likely a Metro White Glove product. And also the shrink wrap holds the piece together, holds the box together, makes it nice and sturdy. All right, again, Victor's going to tell you what labels he's putting on and why.
Once again, this is the Pinnacle label. Pinnacle label I'm placing in a visible area, top corner preferably. And that's to identify where it is, where it's going, and what it is on the description. And then I will place a repurpose label on it, repurpose box, because this is not the original box. This is a repurpose box. I'll place it there. Next, same thing, arrows up. This is packaged. The mirror is packaged to have all arrows up, and it needs to stay that way. So this is just reassuring that it stays this way during transit on all sides. And then we pack the mirror. So here we have the fragile glass. It's glass, just to take that extra care of it. All 4 sides again. Lastly, after reading special instructions from me or Kim, whoever got to it first, and looking at them in detail and packing it the correct way, I will then certify it here to show it's Metro White Glove certified. And then I will go into the Pinnacle system and update it in the comment section saying Metro White Glove certified. either by Victor or Kim, depending on who certified it. And then this will be the last step, and it's ready to go and get on the transit.
All right, fantastic. Thank you very much, Victor. Really appreciate that. One of the things I left out when we were doing the crate earlier, most crates will come with a crate palm. Now, that crate palm is just to get the crate to the line when it's going to be used that day. There is the actual palm number for the piece that's going in the crate. So as soon as you're ready for that piece to go in the crate palm needs to be obliterated, removed, taken off so it cannot be scanned anymore. And then the palm for the piece that's going in the crate needs to be put on the crate. So if you have a crate with a crate palm on it, after it's scanned into the line, obliterate that one, or just put the Pinnacle label for the piece that's going inside on it on top of that crate Pinnacle label, and you'll be good to go. Any questions, feel free to contact Victor here in Eastville, or myself. Would be glad to help you. And as you can see, he knows what he's doing. He's done a fantastic job with me here, and I'm excited to work with him on some more videos. So thank you very much, guys.